The BMW E92 M3 arrived at a very unusual moment in automotive history. It was the first and only M3 ever built with a naturally aspirated V8 engine. And years later, many enthusiasts still consider it one of the greatest M cars BMW has ever built. But here's what made the E92 special. It wasn't created to dominate spec sheets. It wasn't created to chase headlines. BMW had a different goal. The company wanted to build a complete performance car. A car that could feel exciting on a mountain road, comfortable on a highway, and enjoyable every single day. That philosophy shaped everything about the E92. Under the hood sat a naturally aspirated 4.0-liter V8 known as the S65. It produced around 414 horsepower. But the real story wasn't the power figure. It was the character. Unlike many modern performance cars that rely on turbocharged torque, the E92 M3 encouraged drivers to chase the upper end of the rev range. Peak power arrived near 8,300 revolutions per minute, and the engine continued pulling all the way to its screaming redline. The harder you pushed it, the better it seemed to become. That was part of the appeal. The experience felt mechanical, responsive, and surprisingly emotional. But the engine was only part of the story. BMW designed the E92 M3 around balance. Not brute force. Not straight-line dominance. Balance. The chassis felt predictable and confidence-inspiring. Steering inputs were precise. The suspension remained composed. And the car encouraged drivers to build speed smoothly rather than simply overwhelm the road with power. Many reviewers praised the car for this reason. The E92 wasn't intimidating. Instead, it made drivers feel capable, connected, in control, and that became one of its defining characteristics. While many performance cars focused on raw acceleration, the E92 focused on driver involvement. BMW also incorporated lightweight engineering solutions, including a carbon fiber roof that helped lower the center of gravity. Every major component seemed carefully designed to serve a purpose. Nothing felt unnecessary. Nothing felt exaggerated. Everything felt deliberate. And that's where the E92 M3 became more than just another performance car. If you're enjoying this story so far, consider leaving a like and subscribing for more automotive stories like this. Of course, the E92 M3 wasn't perfect. It was heavier than the E46 generation that came before it. Maintenance costs could become expensive as the cars aged. And because the engine produced its best performance at high RPM, drivers had to work harder to access everything the car had to offer. But many enthusiasts accepted those compromises. Because the reward was worth it. The driving experience felt increasingly rare. And as the automotive industry moved toward turbocharging, electrification, and digital driving aids, the E92 M3 began representing something special. It became a reminder of a different era. An era when naturally aspirated engines, high revs, and driver involvement sat at the center of the experience. Today, the E92 M3 is widely regarded as one of the most respected M cars BMW has ever built. Not because it was the fastest car of its generation, not because it produced the biggest numbers, but because it delivered something many modern performance cars still struggle to replicate: character. In an era increasingly defined by technology and turbocharging, the E92 M3 reminds enthusiasts why driving feel still matters. And that's why the BMW E92 M3 remains a modern classic.